Did you know you can actually make these cute little bows by using the clothes that you already have at home? Here's how.
What the dog doing?
Hey fashion lovers and eco warriors, have you seen this trend? It is common among hijabis to place ribbons at the back of their head. And honestly, I really love the look of the bows at the back of your head because it kind of looks like cat ears. Did you know you can actually make those bows yourself? You don't have to buy it because they're kind of expensive. So in this video, we will show you on how to make those bows in really simple steps. And in this tutorial, you don't need to be a pro in sewing. Trust me, it is really easy. And so, let's get started. First, you need fabric. You can use your old hijabs, your old blouses, anything. And then, you would need fabric scissors and also measuring tape. And last but not least, you would need needle and thread. And if you want to pin those bows to your fabric, to your hijab, you would need safety pins. So, the first thing you want to do is lay down your fabric on a flat surface. For my blouse, I decided to separate those two pieces so that it won't get in my way while I'm sewing it or cutting it. You can totally skip this step if you don't have any separated pieces that are sewn together like this. And now it's time to measure and cut your fabric. So for my ribbon, I decided to go for 10 inches by 8 inches. And as I measure it, I pin my measurements down with pins. And now using your fabric scissors, you can cut your fabric. Do remember to clean up any excess. Next step, lay down the fabric that you just cut and fold it into half. And next step, you can start sewing the edges together. For this part, I just used the most basic stitching technique. Also, for recording purposes, I had to do this while standing up, but I advise you to sit down while you're stitching so that your stitches will not go zigzagged. And now you can unfold your fabric inside out, and do remember to do the stitch on the inside part of the fabric. And now you lay down your fabric and make sure the stitch is in the middle, and then you bring the right and left edges together, and then you want to pinch the middle, bring it together to the center. And here I am, I'm just holding it in place while also fixing the shape of the ribbon so that I get the shape that I want before I start sewing the center together. And now to make sure the bow stays in shape, I sew the middle together. I put the needle through and then I wrap around the excess thread, wrap around the center of the bow. And now you need a smaller strip of fabric. I used 1.5 inches by 3 inches. You can do this before, like while you're cutting the first fabric, but I forgot to do so. And this is to wrap around the middle of our bow to hide the thread and the stitches at the middle. And next step, you can wrap around that small strip of fabric around the center of the bow. Once you're happy with it, you can sew it together. And that's it. That's how you make a really simple bow from your old fabric. And now to actually make it attachable to your hijabs, you can put a safety pin behind it. And later on, when you want to wear the bow, you can pin it to your hijab easily. And these are the bows that I have done. As you can see, the black ones, it has lace to it, so you can maximize the accessories on your blouse like so. If you'd like to know more about upcycling, do visit us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and also YouTube. Thank you. Bye-bye.